All right, Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Chicago Monday night Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? I'm an officer of 5,000 yard down here with my main man, Yash. You know what I'm saying? My God, man. We here for another Brotherhood class. If you have any questions or any comments or questions, you can put it right into the group chat. You know, we get to them right away. You know what I'm saying? First off, I want to start off with the questions in the room. You know, any questions in the room? All right, you got it.
Well, I can, sir. You bring out the scripture where it talks about having multiple wives, and where it says it's okay.
Where it says it's okay for you to have multiple wives, and when you just ask for a breakdown of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying, like just gets you know what I'm saying. Just ask for a breakdown, make it easy. You know what I'm saying? One scripture. You know what I'm saying, that talks about multiple wives, you know what I'm saying, talk about having multiple wives and shows that, you know what I'm saying, having multiple wives. What in the truth, what we try to show brothers, you know what I'm saying, what is lawful and what is unlawful, right? So it's not unlawful for you to have more than one wife. It's not unlawful for you not to have any wife. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have more than one. You don't have to have one. You don't have to have, you know what I'm saying? You can have have none. You know, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But the scripture, you know what I'm saying, what we want to always focus on is what's lawful and what's unlawful when it comes to the Most High. Okay? So let's get to Isaiah 4:1.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Let me get that with you, priest. And I'm gonna grab a couple more just to, you know, help the brother out. All right.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
7, it said what?
7 women shall take hold of one man.
So 7 women shall take hold of one man. What does that mean?
7 women are upon one man.
No, it's just from what it says in the scriptures. 7 women shall take hold of one man. I'm asking, what does that mean? If you don't know, just you could definitely just say you don't know.
Oh, like you, sir. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
So 7 women shall take hold of one man. That's mean when you take hold of something. How do you take? What are you doing when you take hold of something?
Put it in possession.
Right. So you know what I'm saying. 7 women is taking hold of one man. 7 women, you know what I'm saying, possess one man as their husband. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Come. We will eat our slaughtered. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying,
and what?
We will eat our own bread.
Right. Read.
And wear our own apparel.
And wear our what?
Own apparel.
And wear our own apparel. We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. What does this mean?
We will eat what we have made, and so I don't know the last part of what we
will wear our own apparel.
Yeah, where.
So what is this basically saying is the woman won't need the man to take care of them financially as far as feeding them or clothing. You know what I'm saying? They just taking hold of this one man. You know, I mean, these 7 different women are taking hold of this one man, but they can take care of themselves financially with food and with clothing. Read.
Come. Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let us be called by what?
Thy name.
By thy name. Read.
to take away our reproach.
So what does that part mean?
So they only want to be called by his name. They only want to be with him, like in his grass.
Right.
Can you, Salaki, can you reread the last part?
Come. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Take away their like freedom in the world. Like,
So what you want to do is when you understand the word, like you understand what reproach means. You know what definition of reproach? Huh? What is it?
Approach.
Reproach.
Oh, Salaki is it.
Well, you have to pull out that smartphone you have and go and get the definition of reproach. Quickly.
Let me hold them out this one time, for time's sake.
Just let them thug it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn.
Address someone.
No, come this way with it. You got to speak where the people can hear you.
On God. Reproach means to address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment.
So now you understand what reproach means. So now read the end of the scripture again.
Come, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. Towards the end of verse 1. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
To take away our reproach. So what being married to this man does for them, you know what I'm saying, is taking away, you know what I'm saying, that reproach, which means what again? Do you have the definition still?
Con, sir. Reproach, which means address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment.
Read another one.
Another definition, reproach, which means the expression of disapproval or disappointment.
Disappointment. So this is somebody to take away their reproach is to take away from them being a disappointment. Them being, you know what I'm saying, something, you know what I'm saying, basically, not worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about it right now, when a woman doesn't have a man in this society we live in, you know what I'm saying, if you look at, you know what I'm saying, blacks and Hispanics, women, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's 7-to-1, 10-to-1 in the ratio to man and women, you know what I'm saying, that's available on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? This is just the numbers. You know what I'm saying? When you play the numbers game, if you go to Atlanta, it might be like 10-11 to 1 as far as black women, you know what I'm saying, to black men, you know what I'm saying? So if a woman gets to an old age and she doesn't have a husband to, you know what I'm saying, to call her own, that's a stain on her. That's a disappointment on her, you know what I'm saying, as a woman, you know what I'm saying? But that man can take away that reproach, you know what I'm saying, by being called by his name. You know what I'm saying? So this is one verse to where you can go. And it's also another verse to where it shows you that, you know, what to do when a man has more than one wife. Yeah. You got that scripture for me, Pre? If you could.
Sorry, which one you want?
The one that talks about how you're supposed to conduct it yourself if you have two wives.
If you hated one.
Yeah, that one will suffice. How you have to take care of the raiment the same and different things of that nature. How you work, how you have to conduct your household if you have more than one wife. In the Bible, you know what I'm saying, it's not contradictory to itself. So in the Bible, if it tells you how to conduct yourself when you do something, it's more than likely showing you that it's lawful for it to be done. If it wouldn't, a guy wouldn't tell you how to commit adultery because he tells you not to commit adultery, right? You get what I'm saying? So if it was wrong for a man to have, you know what I'm saying? If it was wrong for a man to have more than one wife, then for one, you know what I'm saying? Like the Most High wouldn't have instructions on how you have to conduct yourself when you do that. But let's get that scripture.
Sir. The book of Deuteronomy 21 and verse 15.
You got it up?
Come on.
Let the brother read. 21 and what?
15.
Come on. God, Akim.
God.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 15. If a man have two wives.
If a man have what?
If a man have two wives.
Okay, read.
One beloved.
If a man had two wives, it's wrong, right? It's finna say if a man had two wives, it's wrong for him to have two wives. That's what it says after that?
Lie, sir. It's
All right.
One beloved.
One beloved, read.
And other hated.
And the other hated, read.
And they have been born him children.
Read.
Both the beloved and hated. If the firstborn son be hers that was hated, verse 16, then it shall be when he maketh his son's inheritance that which he hath.
When a father, you know what I'm saying, passes down his inheritance, you know what I'm saying, to his sons, this is how you're gonna supposed to handle it. Read. Now, if the oldest son comes from the wife that the man hated, he has two wives. If the oldest son comes from the wife that he hates, read.
Come. For a year.
16.
16 in the middle. That he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated. So what if he's passing down his inheritance, he can't just go and choose the son of the beloved wife, you know what I'm saying, and say, like, I'm gonna pass down my inheritance to the beloved wife. He has to pass down the inheritance how it's supposed to flow. Like, you know what I'm saying, your firstborn son, he receives the inheritance, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be with the hated wife or the beloved wife. Read.
That he may not make the son of the beloved Salakia. That he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn.
Which is indeed the firstborn. This son is born first, so he receives the inheritance. So this is showing you how to conduct a situation when you have more than one wife. It's another scripture, also, Karyash, the one that talks about the raiment. Like, you can make sure you keep the raiment the same. That's the one I was actually looking for. But this also shows, you know what I'm saying, that Most High is not against a man having more than one wife. Are you asking for a specific question, a specific reason?
Salakia, sir, I was having a conversation with the young lady.
Right.
I had told her that it's okay for men to have multiple wives. I couldn't bring out a scripture at the moment.
Right.
So I was trying to bring out the scripture.
Oh gosh, this young man is trying to be a Mac. Tried to tell him he ain't no player. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell him, please. So yeah, so you got to just instruct the sister that, you know what I'm saying. And also another thing, when what Christianity says about adultery, you know what I'm saying, is false. You know what I'm saying? For one, the father, you know what I'm saying, or the progenitor of our race, you know what I'm saying, Jacob, you know what I'm saying, which turned his name to Israel, which makes us into Israelites, you know what I'm saying, as a nation, you know what I'm saying. The progenitor, he had multiple wives, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Tons of, you know, prominent men in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, had multiple wives, you know what I'm saying, and it wasn't a sin against the Most High. Now, for a man to, you know what I'm saying, have, you know what I'm saying, a wife that's not of his nation, that was a sin against the Most High, you know what I'm saying. Different things of that nature. But for a man to have more than one wife was definitely not a sin. So what you would have to probably go to as well is the scripture that talks about adultery and what adultery actually is. And adultery is a man sleeping with another man's woman. Okay. That's the definition of adultery. Could you get that for me, Kariash?
You want the one where it says sleeping with another man's wife?
Yeah. Lie on another man's wife, I believe it's Leviticus.
I think it's in Deuteronomy as well, right? Was it
that might be Deuteronomy.
I think it's Leviticus 8. Father, they commit. That's not covering. Covering. Here we go. This is the book of Leviticus 20, 11, 18, and 20.
18 and 20.
19. That's a lot. 18 and 20.
You got it, bro.
Oh, God, sorry. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her.
One is more of the scripture that says it's a scripture that actually says adultery, right?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
I believe it is a scripture that actually says the word adultery. That's what I really was looking for.
Might be Deuteronomy.
20 and 10. Yeah, let's get Leviticus 20 and 10.
20 and 10?
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10.
When thou comest nigh to a city to fight against, I'm at Deuteronomy.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10. You read, Jeremiah.
Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 10. All Akim got in the room.
Right.
God.
And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife.
With who?
Another man's wife.
With another man's wife. Read.
Even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife,
with his neighbor's wife, read,
the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
the adulterer and the adulteress shall be put to death. This is what's showing you exactly what adultery is. This doesn't say a man that, you know what I'm saying, that has a wife and lays with another woman. You know what I'm saying? This says that a man that committed adultery with another man's wife, this is the standards of how you commit adultery. You know what I'm saying? You commit adultery when you take another man's wife and you lay with her like she's yours. You know what I'm saying? And this is a death offense penalty. But the Christianity lies and tells you that committing adultery is a man, you know what I'm saying, that has one woman and goes and gets another woman. When the Bible, all throughout the Bible, you had men that had more than one woman. You know what I'm saying? And even the Most High, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, where Christ likened the kingdom of heaven to, you know what I'm saying, a man having more than one wife. You know what I'm saying? So drop that, go to scripture, I believe it's Matthew 10. Matthew 10. This is Matthew 10. I believe that's Matthew 10. Let me get there. It's John. Go John. You know what parable I'm talking about, Kyrie?
Yes, sir.
When 15. When Christ likened the kingdom of heaven to
Matthew 25.
20. He likened the kingdom of heaven to
25 and 1.
okay, God. Get that one for me as well, Jeremiah.
Come.
Because you know, Christianity, that's that was the olden times. You know, that's the Old Testament. The Old Testament is done away with, Karyash, even though Christ said, you know, said that not a jot, a tittle should come out of the book of the law. You know what I'm saying? Not a period on an I or a cross on a T should come about of the law. But you know what I'm saying? They would teach that, you know what I'm saying, that the Old Testament is done away with. It. Here's in the New Testament, and here's what Christ is like in the kingdom of heaven to. Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1.
God, read. Read.
I can got it in the room.
God.
Then shall the kingdom come of heaven be like it unto 10 virgins.
Wait, read that again.
Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like it unto 10 virgins.
10 virgins, read.
Which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
To meet who?
The bridegroom.
To meet the bridegroom. So this is Christ speaking in the parable of what the kingdom of heaven is like. The kingdom of heaven is like 10 virgins. This is 10, you know what I'm saying, young women of marriageable age, you know what I'm saying, that is coming with their lamps to meet the bridegroom, to meet, you know what I'm saying, the bridegroom. This is like into the kingdom of heaven. 10 women coming to meet one man. You know what I'm saying? Why would Christ, you know what I'm saying, if something is unlawful or something is against, you know what I'm saying, how God wanted it to be, why would Christ liken the kingdom of heaven to that? You know what I'm saying? So not to get too deep up into the parable, because the parable is just, you know what I'm saying, a metaphor that Christ is using. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't use a metaphor of something that was against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So is that enough for you, or you need some more?
This is the wild.
This is the wild. All right. Wow. Any more questions in the room?
Just tomorrow.
All right. Good. And before we get too far off into the class, I mean, we gonna be wrapping up in a second, man. I want to give a big ups to, you know what I'm saying, priest and officer, you know what I'm saying, Kariash, man. He held down, you know what I'm saying, that reservation, mission, the mission on what's called it, Operation Reservation. He held it down to a T, did an excellent job. So big ups to the brother, you know what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you want to elaborate on just the full weekend, priest, man, that like I went out there, man, I seen the amazing work, I seen the rapport, you know what I'm saying, with people that's out there, you know what I'm saying. If you want to elaborate more on that, priest.
So, well, of course, shout out to Captain the Bar Mom.
Damn right.
Me and Officer of 1000 Muggle Bar.
Yeah, Muggle Bar handled it. Did an excellent job as well.
The brother, he was the one. He's the tech. I don't know. I guess you call him the scribe. He was the one that had sent all the emails and doing all the phone calls and everything. But it was greatly received, man. Even when some people try to come against us,
right?
And those brothers and sisters, they lost in the world,
right?
They hurt by their own experiences,
for sure.
So I don't hold them, too bad to where they at. But even when they try to come against us, the community rose behind us. Those people coming to us saying they had no right to speak to us the way they did.
Right.
Saying they're thankful for everything we do. And that's what it all comes down to. People are going, hate what we do in the truth, but the truth is always going to come out on top, regardless of what we do. But it was a real good weekend, sir. Like, we air out the clothing, a lot of clothing. We brought a lot back. Whatever we didn't bring back, we went to go drop off at a homeless center out there on the reservation. So for everyone, so even then, somebody would have been able to get some clothes. So that was really good. We gave away 100 hot servings of food.
Damn right.
All the people, everybody ate well. A lot of the casino, they didn't even know they was gonna do this. Casino gave $20, $50,
$15 vouchers,
for the brothers to play the game.
Yeah.
I know that felt good, not spending our own money. Man, it took a lot of money to get up there. So hey, I'll take this 15, see if I can flip it,
make a little something back. Yeah, man, it was a good time, man. Like what I don't want to do, priest, you know what I'm saying, not to cut you off, but I want you to finish elaborate. But I don't want to give, you know what I'm saying, the negative people the glory, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
That's just more focus on, you know what I'm saying, because like we had just even I had people tell me, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, those people is just like, just they troublemakers anyway,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was majority of the people of that gave us a welcome, you know what I'm saying, welcome us with open arms, you know what I'm saying? We had a good time, you know what I'm saying? Even the so-called after party that they tried to shut down,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They tried to shut down the after party they throw us, but we still went and had a good time and mingled with the people that was in there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But go ahead, Pre.
So you're absolutely right, sir. Because the people showed love, and they always show love every year we out there.
Right.
The thing we got to face as the Native Americans. When it comes to Native Americans, we've been we're no different from blacks and Hispanics. We are in every major religion. I met Native Americans are in Hinduism, they're in Buddhism, Islamic, man, you name it, we everywhere because we don't know where to go.
Islam, priest, I never heard of that before.
There's natives that combine the traditional ways with Christianity and made their own church. Brothers that combine, the traditional ways with Islam, make their own church. It's all, we're in every major religion because we don't know where to go. Like the scriptures say, Israel know not his master's crib. You know what I mean? So when they see finally the truth up in their face, as like even Command YAHANNA, of course,
damn right. It's out in the field.
Command YAHANNA and General Q.
God, big up General Q.
General Q had a great time. I'm so glad General Q was able to make it out there. But of course, Command YAHANNA, Command YAHANNA, we did an interview with him that's going to be coming out soon. And he was speaking about all that. He was speaking about the history of the Native Americans, speaking of how lost all of us are, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and we just need that one push to get us to where we need to go. You know what I mean? Like, there's brothers on that reservation that are ready for answers. There's sisters on that reservation that are ready for answers. Because the fact of the matter is, we've been beaten down for so long. Now, depression is prevalent on reservations. Alcoholism prevalent on reservations. Drug abuse prevalent on reservations. The same thing that is plaguing the black and Hispanic community is plaguing the reservations. And our people just need a way out. And I feel like, this mission, what we were able to do, it's only going to keep getting bigger. It's only going to keep getting more frequent. And we only going to make it out to more reservations, because this is the Lord's will. We're not going to get out of here if we ain't got all 12 tribes. So that, it was just really a great weekend to see the people come together with us, show love to us. Of course, shout out to the sister Sheena and her son, James. She sent James down with some coats. And they gathered from Potawatomi. She sent out a bunch of love, and she did an interview with us, and they've been real big advocates of what we've been doing here in the truth. So I gotta shout them out every time I get the chance. That they just been an excellent show of force of us getting on these reservations. To what the sister even told us, we're needed on the reservation.
Damn
You
right.
know what I mean? And that's just the fact. And this was going to help the reservation, bringing back these ties of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming together, showing love together again. So I believe this weekend, of course, through thanks to the Most High, Tawada Yahabashim Al-Shai, Tawada to, Command YAHANNA and the system he set up, and Kamal Quad, in the Midwest, and all the Midwest brothers that came out showing love. We was able to get these people what they need, leave an impact on, and sow the seeds of the truth. So hopefully something comes out. You know what I mean, sir?
Damn right. Damn right, man. Get up on that. That was an excellent showing out there. And you know what I'm saying? That's one heavy part. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to a couple of the sisters that was out there, and they were asking, like, why are y'all coming out here to, basically they like drug the Menominee, they own home, what I'm saying, in the mud a little bit. Like, man, why y'all coming out to this dump, basically? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all coming out to this? So what would your answer be to that, Bree?
So just like Christ said, man, when he was talking about Christ, man, can any good thing come out from Nazareth?
Damn right.
Can any good thing come from the Menominee reservation?
Damn
so
right.
we gonna find it. Can any good thing come out, Rosebud and all these different reservations in the Dakotas and Michigan and Indiana. We're gonna find these brothers, sir, and these sisters.
Damn right.
We believe there is good, just like man YAHANNA and Kamal Quad found good here in the city of Chicago.
Damn right.
We're gonna find good on the reservation.
That's crazy you said that, man. You know what I'm saying? And my answer to the sister was this. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we out here, because we got love for our people. You know what I'm saying? We got love for the people that we know, you know what I'm saying, that, are out there, you know what I'm saying, going through the same struggles and conditions that we went through. And I was like, you know what I'm saying, like I won't downplay what the Menominee reservation is. I'm from the west side of Chicago. Right. I'm from the west side of Chicago. So, right. So if you want to look at your place like a dump, you know what I'm saying, I'll come from the same type of struggle that you come from. And, right. You know what I'm saying? We have love for our people that's in that same struggle. Just like Zephaniah says, you know what I'm saying? The people not desired is coming together. And that's what this is about. I'm going to get a quick scripture and then we're going to go ahead and head out to this one. You know what I'm saying? If it's no questions in the chat,
no, we good, sir.
We know we're good on the questions in the chat. So let's get to Philippians chapter 2 and verse 3. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, leave off with this scripture because we have to understand that the reason why we do this thing and I.S.U.P.K under Command of YAHANNA, you know what I'm saying, which has established, you know what I'm saying, the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, show of brotherhood to, you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians since 1969, been bringing out the truth and raising up our people from the dead. With this, we have to understand why we do this on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And why we doing this on a daily basis is because of the love that we have for the people that's coming into these buildings. As these people that have the opportunity to change their life, and we as men of the Lord are going to be here for our people when it's times for them to come around to this truth and change their life for the better, you know what I'm saying, and come together as a nation. So we don't have to live in the bottom of every society. So we don't have to be the low of the low in every society, or the roughest looking neighborhood, the tore down neighborhood. We don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? We can have the best of the best, because this kingdom will be set up for us. You know what I'm saying? Have a place of our own, how General Muhammad says. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got it?
Come.
Let's get it.
This is the Akim, you got it?
You got to call the scripture first, please.
This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 3.
Read loud and powerful like you on the streets.
Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory.
So let none be done through strife and vainglory. What does this part mean?
The word strife, if I could, sir,
Read.
which means angry or bitter disagreement over fundamental issues / conflict.
Okay, read.
And the word vainglory, which means pride in oneself or one's achievements.
So what is this? So what is this first part saying?
First part of saying, don't be prideful about your own achievements and just do it out the kindness of your heart.
So basically, this thing is like, be aware of your motives and why you're doing things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just be aware what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And why you're doing these things. You know what I'm saying? We was on the Menominee reservations not because, you know what I'm saying, we just want to, you know what I'm saying, show how great we are as people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of the people had an issue with down there. Is like, you know what I'm saying, we, you know what I'm saying, why, you know, like even the sister, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I don't want to bring too much light to it, but she's talking about like, why you bringing us your leftovers and different things of that nature. It's not about nobody bringing anybody leftovers. It's about, you know what I'm saying, seeing our people in a condition and wanting to assist our people out of love. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about no big showing, you know what I'm saying, and us trying to pat ourselves on the back. You know what I'm saying? The I.S.U.P.K do a ton of stuff for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? We have every right in the world to pat ourselves on the back, but we are doing that out of genuine love for our people. There's a lot of things that the I.S.U.P.K does on a commendatory YAHANNA that the world don't need to see. You know what I'm saying? So this is not done out of vainglory. But read on.
Come. But in lowness of mind, let each esteem each Salakia. But in lowness of mind, let each esteem other better themselves.
Other better, you missed the word.
Salakia. This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in the lowness of mind, let blindness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
In lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Other better than themselves. So what does that part mean?
Salakia, think of other people better than yourself. Let your self-esteem, like, don't think of yourself as you're better than somebody else.
Not so much. You know what I'm saying? What this is saying is you esteem others, like for example, you know what I'm saying, us as Blacks and Hispanics in Chicago, we go through our own problems, right? But you know what I'm saying, we took time to go and put somebody else's problems to the forefront above our problems, esteem them higher. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like, of course our problems will be there, you know what I'm saying? But if we, you know what I'm saying, only focus on our own problems, what's going on with ourselves, you know what I'm saying, out of vainglory, out of you know what I'm saying, just you know what I'm saying, out of pride and different things of that nature, then we won't take time to, you know what I'm saying, focus on the problems and the issues of our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But read.
Come. Verse 4. Look not every man on his own thing.
That's just basically breaking down what I just said. We ain't looking on just on our own things and what's going on with us. We looking at what, you know what I'm saying, what we have to accomplish as a whole. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, brotherhood right there. When we take time out of our day, you know what I'm saying, when we could be just, laying up with our ribs on Saturday, you know what I'm saying, outside of going out there on the street corner trying to wake our brothers and sisters up. But what is more valuable, you know what I'm saying, to us as a nation? You know what I'm saying? Is it more valuable for us to, you know what I'm saying, just chill and relax on our, you know what I'm saying, on the Sabbath day? You know what I'm saying, chill and relax and just have a good time with our family while our people is out here being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? That is not, you know what I'm saying, what the Most High wants. The Most High wants you to not just look upon, you know what I'm saying, your own personal issues. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 4. Look not every man on his own thing.
Read.
But every man also on the things of others.
But every man on what?
But every man also on the things of others.
Also on the things of others. Of course, we have to take care of our own issues. We got to make sure our own affairs is in order. But we have to also look into things that's on others. You know what I'm saying? It's the things that other people have to go through. Other people may need our assistance and our help, you know what I'm saying, throughout times, you know what I'm saying? And we as a nation have to come together as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, not, you know what I'm saying, holding ourselves, you know what I'm saying, to high esteem and only just looking and, focusing on our day-to-day problems, but the problems of our nation as a whole. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Karyash.